What's up? It is Steady. We interrupt this regularly scheduled LG OLED program for a brief update on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X consoles. So the last few days some news has come out, specifically on Gamespot.com. TCL apparently thinks PS5 Pro and the new Xbox are coming in late 2023 or 2024. I always thought when these consoles originally released in 2020 that sometime around 2023 we would see the PS5 Pro and then the next Xbox Series X, whatever they want to call it, XSX. At this point, the naming conventions for the Xbox are so ridiculous and confusing, I don't know where they're going to go from here. But the iterative upgrades for this generation I thought were coming in 2023, and according to TCL, they think that they're also coming in 2023 or 2024. I have a hard time believing this because of the chip shortage and the just scarcity of the current consoles. I mean, good luck finding a PlayStation 5 right now, unless you want to pay $700, $800 for one. Gamespot goes on to say electronics company TCL attended a conference in Poland and in a presentation said that it expects a PS5 Pro and new Xbox Series X/S to arrive sometime between 2023 and 2024. Now, I don't know how TCL has this information, but they are a major Chinese electronics company, so they probably have inside information in the industry, the gaming industry, and especially whereas TCL kind of specializes in making TVs, it would make some measure of sense that they would sort of have an understanding of console development and where it stands here in mid-2022. According to Polish outlet PPE, TCL's presentation showed the timeline of consoles starting with the PS4 and Xbox One in 2013 and then the release of the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X a few years later. The presentation also marks the launch of the 9th generation of consoles with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2020. At the end of the slide, it lists the PS5 Pro and the new Xbox Series X or S. TCL claims that these consoles will provide 60 to 120 FPS at 4K resolution. I don't know about that. As well as have the ability to display 8K. Well, the current consoles have the ability to display 8K, but not even the RTX 3090 Ti can play games in 8K, so that's just kind of a moot point. Apparently, they will also utilize AMD Radeon RX 7700 XT technology. So that is going to be the next generation of GPUs to come out from AMD sometime in late 2022 or late this year. I think October is what AMD is shooting for the release of their next generation GPUs to succeed the 6700, 6900 XT or the 6000 series XT GPU. And we're also expecting that NVIDIA will have the 4000 series GeForce GPUs available this fall as well. But it just, with the chip shortage being what it is right now globally, it's still a major issue. I have a hard time believing that the new consoles, this PS5 Pro, this new Xbox Series X or S, this new generation of RX 7000 series GPUs from AMD, this new generation of 4000 series GPUs, I just don't know if this is all going to release on time and as TCL expects, given the supply chain issues we continue to have in a post-COVID world. GameSpot goes on to say this situation is potentially just a guess from TCL, as the pattern for mid-generation refreshes seems to happen about every 3 to 4 years after the base console's launch. So while TCL may have inside information, and it's plausible they do, it's also possible that they don't have any inside information. They are just kind of operating based off of history and precedent. We'll see soon enough, right? The biggest argument against the existence of upgraded consoles is the rampant supply issues and chip shortages that are plaguing the current stock of PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Manufacturers are still having trouble meeting the demand for launch consoles, which would make mid-cycle refreshes both difficult and unneeded at this stage. We have not even maximized the potential of these current consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So with that in mind, I just don't see the need for the PS5 Pro as of yet. So unless TCL has some really inside knowledge that we are unaware of, I just don't see this happening. But they are a major company, as I said before, so it's possible they do have some inside information. So that is going to be the end of this quick update. I just wanted to bring you guys this pertinent information because I feel like as a gaming and tech channel, and you know, we all use our LG OLEDs as our PS5 displays and our Xbox Series X displays. So I wanted to get this information out to you because undoubtedly I think you would find it interesting, as I also found it interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think that Sony and Microsoft will follow through with this prediction? Do you think that by next year or even early 2024, we could be looking at a mid-generation refresh of consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, which aren't even widely available for purchase for many people who simply want one? Let me know what you think. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.